this morning. I am glad that you all are so hyped, especially Wildcard. Your girl is dead, so I don't know why you hyped to see her. But, so, yay! So adventure number 2, or is it 3? I guess full adventure number 2. Just had 3 French toasts, so I am lit. You know what? I'll take that. I like French toast. I like French toast. Probably not as much as I like pancakes and waffles, but I like French toast. So I'll take that. I'll take that. Dump the full bottle of syrup on it too. Yeah, okay, so here's the thing, like, okay, I probably put more syrup on French toast than I do on anything else. I don't know why it is, and maybe it's just me, but I feel like if you don't, French toast gets drier than like waffles and pancakes. So I don't know, I feel like you do kind of have to drown French toast a little bit in more syrup than you would the other two. Like, I don't know, maybe that's just, I don't know. I just, every French toast I've ever tasted, it felt like that. Yeah, it's like, it's either like, if you don't, you like, you have to, because I don't know why, it's just that it gets drier faster, so you kind of have to have it like that. And then you say still good, baddies or not. No, this game is amazing. Like, this game is so amazing. This is like Game of Thrones Final Fantasy style. So I'm loving it. The graphics is really good. The music is really good. I love the battle system. I mean, I know I'm probably not doing like expert level stuff, but like, this is actually really good. I'm enjoying it. You said I just need one more hot villain and I'm satisfied. Oh my god. Like, I can't with you. Like, I can't with you. You should like this game regardless if it has hotties or not in it. Like, oh my god, you're, I don't know what to do with you. Wow, I don't really know what to do with you. Like, you doing the most now. Like, you doing the absolute most. But no, so I am like super enjoying everything. Oh, I'm trying to find something real quick. Here we go, I found it. But no, honestly, I do like the game. Yeah, the gameplay is really, it's really good. And like, I've been keeping myself from like watching other streamers and stuff that I really love enjoying, like watching their gameplay. Like, if they're like behind me in the story, I'll watch them. But like, if they're in front of me in the story, I haven't been watching them. So I like that everybody is having a very similar experience, but like, I like that everybody has very different loadouts. and they're going about stuff like very differently. Like one of my friends was streaming this last night on YouTube, Sainted Whisperer, and the way he dealt with fights were like very different than I did. Okay, I mean, low-key though, he did die like a few times and I laughed about that, but it like, I like that it's like we had like, you're watching everybody handle stuff very differently than like what normally do. Like where he just went and bought gear, like I bought like a couple of pieces, but I also try to refine them as much as possible to increase their stats and stuff like that. And then of course there's always the thing of, and I know me and Shakura talked about this last night, was that where I'm doing it, so when you first start the game, it actually asks you it asks you to choose between two different modes you want to do it in. So right now I'm doing it in what's considered story mode. So this is basically, it's probably a easier encounters a little bit, but it don't feel like it. But where she's doing a lot more, where her gameplay is more action based. Now Shakura's not going to actually stream it. She wants to enjoy it offline, so you're not going to be able to see the difference with hers. I don't exactly know how some of my other friends have theirs configured, but like, you know, there's very different ways of tackling a lot of stuff. I am going to do a second playthrough in action based, but you know, I'm a story driven person first, so I always try to like highlight the stories of a game first before I focus on like the action side of it. That way it gives people like a very different mode to everything. I would say, okay, so like you've been here enough to know that when I start playing games, I play the game first through the eyes of like someone who's never played a game like this, and from like a filthy casual point of view, because of the fact that I want people to get comfy with games first before they start to before they get empowered to start tackling on the action, like the more harder parts of the game. So that's part of the reason why I will always highlight the more casual mode first of a game. That way people can kind of understand like the mechanics, get comfy with it, you know, kind of see the story parts of it, things like that. It gets you like in the okay, let me try this kind of feels. And that way people can get comfy with the game. And then once they're comfy with the game, then I will start highlighting more of the harder content, like the harder versions of stuff, you know, doing a lot of things like that. So this is part of the reason why I wanted to start this off on story mode, because it's easy for people to go straight into action mode, but you know, you have some people that are just like, they're not as comfortable and they're thinking like, oh, this is action based, I can't really do this or whatever. So if I do it in story mode first, you get to get the experience of the game from that point of view before you get to see the game from the action point of view. I try. I do try. Sometimes I get them. Sometimes have to work on, like, everybody learns at different levels in different ways, and I try to accommodate for that. But I'm also one of those people that, like, you know, I'm a teach you how to fish type of person versus fishing for you type of person. So as long as I can make somebody comfy with themselves, as far as like not being scared to try the game and get into it, then, you know, as far as I'm concerned, mission accomplished. You know, I got somebody to do something that's maybe a little bit outside of their comfort zone, or they're feeling a little bit more confident with stuff, you know. That's my aim is that people get confident in themselves to be able to play the games. So that's one of the reasons why, like, you know, I try to do it from that perspective. So, all right. So with that being said, I hope y'all got y'all seats ready, nice and warm. Get your pillows, got your food, get your snacks, your popcorn, all that other stuff. So we're gonna pick up where we left off. And just for a recap, for those that have not seen this at all, so let's start by saying this as a PSA. You know, these are I am at work. Oh baby, well, it's Friday. These ain't no pillows or blankets. Oh, then you ain't got a good job, because like when I went into, like when I would have to go into the office, I had pillows and blankets. Like I had a blanket that was like, I had like a little blanket that was a throw blanket that was thrown across the back of my desk, and I had a pillow that I used to sit on in the office in my chair. Yep. I would be sleeping. Look, it be cold up in there sometimes, and them seats, you know, I don't got time to be fighting with HR to justify me having a decent damn chair. So, you know, you do what you gotta do sometimes. I even had like one of those back pillows that you have to like strap onto the back of your seat that you slide onto the back of the chair. So I used to have one of those too, and I used to just like sit in there. I was comfy, girl. I mean, you don't even know. But look, let me tell you something. I guarantee you, HR would never, ever sign off on a Secret Labs chair. Not gonna lie though, I would love a gaming chair. I don't have a gaming chair. I actually have an office chair. Like I sit in an office chair. I don't actually sit in a gaming chair. And I probably need to replace it, because like one of my little, like, okay, so don't judge my life, y'all. One of my little armrests and it's always one. It's not the other one. It's like one, but like my left armrest is held together by duct tape. Shut up. It's pretty though. My duct tape. I got purple duct tape that I got wrapped around this bad boy. It's pretty. Oh, you said I would send you this pink gaming chair. My wife don't do. Eventually, I would like a gaming chair or like a. She liked her old office chair. Oh, it be like that sometimes. I want a gaming chair. I want something that's a little bit like this is kind of comfy. It's starting to like, you know, it's starting to show its age a bit. But like, yeah. Yeah, I knew it's getting close to time to have to look for replacements or get a replacement from somewhere. You know, you gotta pull out the duct tape to keep the armrest together. And it's like the cushion of the armrest. Like it's not even the whole armrest, it's just the cushion part of it. So man, look, I had one job where we had these mesh chairs, and let me tell you, wild card, them things were so comfy. Like the back of it was mesh, but it was like ergonomic, so it conformed and everything. It felt so good, and the seats were all comfy, and oh my god, I miss that chair. I miss that chair so much. So yeah, but no, just as a recap. So first we'll start off with the PSA, because you know we gotta do it. It's almost becoming mandatory. This is my first playthrough. Even though I did the demo and I played this yesterday, I am still continuing the journey. So please, no backseating, no spoodles. She a little thick, so the gaming chair don't be supporting her. Oh. Ooh, no. Oh. Damn. I don't know. I'm gonna have to take you up on that wild card. But so you know, please no backseating, no spoodling. I probably should put that in there. Let me do that. Backseating. No spoilers. No tip or hinting. No tip giving or hinting. Just enjoy the gameplay. Haha, I turned that off. Or at least I turned it off for this. The audacity. What do you mean the audacity? Look, I'm pretty sure it probably would make some really clippable moments, but like, you know, yeah, no. I am pretty sure other stuff will probably get added into that. Because if I remember correctly, like I have a lot of those sounds. And yeah. But no, during other gameplay I will turn that back on. This one though, I kind of don't want it to have like a lot of the extras. I want to really have this purely thing that, and it's gonna get uploaded into YouTube. So there's that too. But yeah, so like as I put in the chat, no backseating, no spoilers, no tip giving or hinting unless as, and please just enjoy the gameplay. I feel like we shouldn't have to say that as content creators, but like, you know, apparently we have to do that nowadays with the amount of games that we're all playing, and people just feel like they just gotta tell you shit without letting you experience shit. As I always tell people all the time, when you're playing games, death is a learning process. You don't learn nothing unless you die. And if a person dies, let them do it, let them learn from it, because you know, it's a reflection moment. Not me being exposed on YouTube in 4K. Oh yeah, all in 4K, man. They're gonna see all of this stuff. Say hi, YouTube. But so yeah, I feel like we shouldn't have to say this as content creators, but like, I don't know what it is about people just like slide up in your streams and decide they just want to try to tell you stuff. Man, did I ever tell y'all? I don't know if I ever told y'all. So like, I will give you a very good example of it. So I love Octopath Traveler 2. I took a little bit of a break from it because other games started coming out and everything, but I am going to go back to it because I do want to actually completely finish the game. And I do want to finish the stories of everybody. But like, so I was going through, I want to say it was Oswald's story. Yeah, I was at Oswald's story. And I was unlocking his story and everything. And I literally had somebody that came in, and the first thing they wanted to do is like try to give me tips and hints about how I was handling a battle. Now, yeah, like y'all know me. Anybody know me, that when I get focused on a battle, I get focused on the fight. So I'm not going to pay attention to chat until I'm done, like, with the fight and everything else like that, right? And, like, they decided that they were going to give me, like, hints about stuff. And when they got said something to by one of my mods, the first thing that came out their mouth was, oh, well, that was only 2. I still got 1 more left. So like literally when they said it, I had just finished the battle, so I caught that. And I was like, you have no more left. Like, we don't do that here. Like, why would you even come into somebody's chat and feel like you need to just arbitrarily give them information that they didn't ask for? So, like, we had to go into this whole conversation about, like, no, we don't do that. Like, we don't. And then, on top of it, like, you know how, like, you have a thought bubble and you say it out loud? And the person was still in chat, like, well, you know, but you said not to give you any hints or everything. He. And I was like, yeah, I did say that. And he, if you keep it up, I'm just gonna ban your ass. Like, how about just come into a game and, like, enjoy somebody's journey, regardless if they're doing it the way you would do it or not. Like, you never know what somebody may know. It just may be, they may be trying to do some other stuff, or they're just doing what they want to do. So, yeah. Nowadays, I think people are too they're too socially awkward that they feel like they got to come out here and be Encyclopedia Britannicas, instead of allowing people to kind of learn as they're going along and then offer stuff as they're going around. Because y'all already know I don't handhold. I really don't. That's part of the reason why y'all might see that I'm very selective about who I play with. If I find that I have to turn around and handhold you all the time, that means that you're not learning nothing. Trust me, it just comes from experience. But, like, yeah, so please don't do that. Like, I enjoy this game. I'm gonna always enjoy it. I'm gonna keep enjoying this game, but, like, I think on this one we will be a little bit harsher with this. So like, yeah, we get the backseaters and the spoolers, and I want to come tell you this, that, and everything else, and they mama hint wise, yeah, I'm gonna shut you down. You're gonna get timed out. And it's gonna be, do not do that. Like, we're not even playing around with this. I mean, because you can do it in one channel don't mean you can do it in everybody's channel. Outside of that, though, let's do a whole quick recap. So Clive has basically deserted the Empire. He's met up with Jill from his past. He has found out that she is a Shiva dominant, and he rescued her. He's met up with now his new friend Clive, who is also the Ramu dominant. We have met up against Garuda dominant. She is dead. We ended up killing her. Through a series of events, Clive has now understood that he is the Ifrit dominant, and that he is responsible for the death of Joshua. But there is a mysterious figure who he keeps running into, and he wants to find out why this guy keeps popping up every time that Ifrit pops up. So because of that, and this guy seems to be fire expected. I don't know if he's a dominant or not, or what he is. He seems to be a dominant. But we'll see. I think he's one, and I have my suspicions who he is. Sorry. But one of the things that my suspicions is right now in the theory is that if you watched me during the demo, Clive's mama is a whole bitch. I hope we get to find her and punch her in her throat and kill her. But I think what she ended up doing was, if you watch the demo, she actually betrayed her husband and their kingdom. And basically she's the direct responsibility of she's directly responsible for why Clive ended up inscripted into the Empire and why Joshua ended up dying. She is a Rosfield. So basically, if you look up the lore for her, her bloodline is the bloodline that whatchamacallit. Um, her bloodline is the one that produces the Phoenix Dominant. So she married Clive's and Joshua's dad to preserve the bloodline. Hint, hint, they're cousins. So she produced 2 heirs. She produced 2 people. Clive, she treated like crap because he did not receive the Phoenix. He did not become the Phoenix Dominant. Joshua, she doted on because he was the Phoenix Dominant. But she decided that the Empire was far more profitable and powerful than her own kingdom. So she betrayed her kingdom to the Empire. And at the end of the demo, we see her walk off. And basically told them to put Clive, who was one of the very few survivors that was left. She told them to put Clive in the Imperial Army and put him on the front line since he was a good soldier, as his father said. So, and the father's dead, Joshua's dead. A lot of other people that were very close to them are dead. So, if it looks like this new fire dominant looks like Joshua, so if I had to put my finger on it, we don't know this yet, but if I had to put my finger on it, I think Joshua's mom is laid in bed with somebody else new, and she gave birth to another child, and this child looks exactly like Joshua looked back then, and he is the Phoenix, but he done went kind of bad. So we don't know exactly what's going on, but I think that's what happened, and I'm hoping that we get to kick her in her throat and throw her off a cliff somewhere, Game of Thrones style. But so far, that's where we at in the story. Jill and Clive had decided to return to Phoenix Gate in their original kingdom to find out what exactly happened. And there we go. You are all caught up. You said, sorry, my coworker with the shut the fuck up. I'll be enjoying the show quietly. Oh, Lord. So, we are currently back in the kingdom that Clive and them came from, that Clive was born in. We're back at his homeland, his home. And we are going to continue the journey because we're going to find out exactly what has happened and what exactly happened at the Phoenix Gate to try to figure out what's going on. So there we go. And we have Torgal, and Torgal is a good boy.
Make sure you're aiming that at the fish there, son. Keep them nice and fresh.
Excuse me. Would you happen to be the landlady?
Depends who's asking, and why they have an Imperial bearer with them.
For protection, which hopefully won't be needed. If you can advise me on the safest route to the west.
It's your friend here I'd be worried about. Bearers don't have an easy time of it in Rosaria. Even a strapping lad like him might attract the wrong kind of attention. And if he gets nabbed, it ain't likely to end well for you either.
Then we'll just have to stay out of the malicious way. Gav said he might be able to help us.
Follow me.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry for before. Can't be too wary of strangers asking questions in our game. I'm Martha, an old friend of Sid's. He said he had high hopes for a bearer who joined recently. I expect that's you. So,
He be getting around real
where's it
quick.
you're headed?
For Phoenix Gate. We have questions that need answering.
Is that so? Well, if you want to avoid the garrison, the road through Eastpool's your best bet. Or it would be, if the bridge hadn't collapsed. A right bloomin' nuisance it is. We've had no trade with the village for weeks. I did ask our carpenter to take a look at it, but he went out on another job, and he hasn't come back.
Do you think something might have happened to him?
Fingers crossed he's just taking his time. The alternative don't bear thinking about.
We'll find him. And make sure he's safe. We both need that bridge repaired. Your carpenter sounds like the man to do it.
I see why Sid's got such a soft spot for you. If you could, I'd be in your debt.
You said that he went out on a job?
Right. He went down into the marshes to check on another bridge. The one by the Fallen Gate.
The marshes were dangerous at the best of times. We should hurry.
There's a ladder to the side of the gate. That's the quickest way down, if you've a head for heights. His name is Bernard. Should you find him well, tell him Martha sent you, and that he's wanted at the bridge to Eastpool.
Yes, now we get the money. I keep getting these quests that don't give me no money. I need the money. Okay, we're gonna look in here for a chest first, though.
Let's find that ladder.
Look, I know we're gonna find the ladder, girl. I'm just looking for the money. Like, I need to find. Oh, look, and then we can pet the doggo. Hold on. Where go? There we go. Look, we can do this.
Now feel good, boy.
Oh, I pet the doggo. I want him. You know, he's a plush in the Square Enix store, and there's like a puppy version of him, and then there's a. Is it? Can I pet the dog? I'm done with you. There's like a puppy version of him, and then there is a full-grown version of him as a doggo that you can get in the Square Enix store. The puppy version is like $40, and the full-grown dog is like 120. Like, I'm gonna try to get one of them, but it's gonna probably take a little bit for me to get one because, like, I got things in the works, and I gotta get them things paid off first before I can go splurging on myself. Okay, so Martha Brooks, no sharps. The following cheater will be paid with a swift boot to the R's. Mucking, stacking, packing, peeking, palming, foisting, and fingering. Oh, wow. Basically, she said, keep y'all hands to y'all
It was
self.
good, honest work.
We should think about pressing on.
All right. Just let me get this down, mate.
Okay, there's no chest here. Alright, let's go. Torgo is good boy. We love him.
When he goes to Eastpool, leave him
Here's the gate. And that must be the ladder.
Oh, I went down here earlier. Now watch this. You ain't seen neither one of them come down this ladder. But, you see that mess? They got here before me. Make that make sense. Hold on. Let me see if I can mess with the camera again. No, the sensitivity is as low as it can go.
I don't care what your orders are, Brandon. Get away from me!
What was that?
It came from under the bridge. Come on.
Oh, that look like Bernard. Is that Bernard? That look like that could be him. Yeah, it look like this
There
could
he
be
is.
him.
Hold on, we're coming.
There we go. Ooh.
Thank you, my lady. You saved my life.
Not at all. You're Bernard the carpenter, yes?
I am. I didn't realize my name was known so widely.
I'm a friend of Martha's. She asked us to come and find you.
Well, I'm very grateful for it. I just finished checking these piles when I turn around. I see a gang of slavering monsters looking to feast on my flesh. If you hadn't come when you did, I'd have been snipped into strips by now.
We're just glad you're safe.
I best go and give my regards to the landlady then, eh?
Actually, she asked that if we found you, we should beg you make haste to repair the bridge to Eastpool.
Of course. I said I'd take a look at it, but it clean slipped my mind. I'll head up there straight away. The trusses are still sturdy. It's just a matter of replacing the stringers and relining the deck. I'll have it done in no time.
Thank you, Bernard. We were hoping to take the road to Eastpool ourselves. We're very grateful for your help. And sorry for asking this of you after what you've been through.
I owe you my life. Fixing a bridge is the least I can do. Thank you, my lady. And you too, son. You're with Sid, ain't ya? Me and him, we go way back. Not as far as Martha, mind, but far enough.
I see.
Well, I best get cracking then. You go and let Martha know I'm all right, and she'll have her bridge back soon enough.
We will.
Don't like that.
The bridge will be fixed when it's fixed, all right?
Do you like that?
Oh, look at the chocobo. Look at him. So adorable. Chocobo.
Ah, you're back. What happened? Did you find Bernard?
We did. He's fine, and he'll have the bridge to Eastpool repaired soon.
Well, thank the Founder for that.
It was lucky we found him when we did. The creatures out there are not to be trifled with.
It's the Blight's fault. They've nothing to eat in the north, so they come down here hunting for food. He can't keep going out alone. I'll have to arrange a guard for him. But anyway, thank you. I don't have a lot to offer in return, but you're welcome to rest here until the repairs are finished.
We'd be delighted.
Yeah. Give me the money.
Can I get you a drink or anything while you wait? Flagon of Imperial Gold, perhaps? Tastes like swill, but it'll slake a thirst.
No, thank you. I prefer the truth. About why there are so few bearers around here.
Yes. There were more of them when we were young. Far more.
Is this the Empire's doing? Have they been sent away?
They have, aye. Either to the Legions or Oriflamme. Seems the miners at Drake's Head are having a hard time keeping up with demand of late, so the bearers make up the shortfall. Time was they used to dole out crystals like sugar plums even down here in the provinces, but not anymore. Nowadays, they'll jump at any excuse to confiscate our bearers so they can be put to work elsewhere. I always knew the Empire treated their branded like shit, but after seeing it with my own eyes, well...
Ah, Thea! Congratulations on the new arrival. And you got the little laddie with you?
It was a bearer. The boy I carried for 9 long moons. A bloody bearer.
Oh, you poor thing. You gave it to the constables then?
Just left it at the garrison, I let them deal with it. Couldn't wait to be rid of the blasted thing. Been wanting it gone since the moment I found out.
Well, it's all dealt with now. So no harm done, eh?
Mum, you weren't my brother, was he?
No. But you'll have one soon enough. You just have to be patient. All right?
All right.
Wow.
Unbelievable, innit?
That's trash. She
Bearers may have
trash.
been looked down on back in Archduke Elwin's day, but they were still human beings. Now they've fallen so far, a beggar wouldn't spit on them. Since you're not drinking, do me a favour and take that to the Abbey. There's a darkness at the heart of this world, and I'd have you see it.
And we'll see it at an abbey.
Glademond Abbey, on the shore of Sorrowise Bay. The abbot there is a friend. Tell him Martha sent you, and he'll show you what I mean.
Understood.
That's some bullshit. I kind of want to go punch that heifer. Like, I really want to punch her.
Make sure you're aiming that at the fish. Where'd you get these turnips? Fresh cuts, fresh cuts. Get your fresh cuts here.
I knew that children were tested, that a bearer's fate was decided at birth.
And assumed it was best for all concerned. I know. But for a child to be blamed, to be hated by its parents through no fault of its own.
We knew nothing of what it meant to be born that way, did we?
No.
This is a crab. I want the shiny though. So yeah.
Very well.
I wish you could carve these shit. Look at this. Look at this. I got some good crab meat. Oh, look, a turtle. Where have I seen this turtle before? And I definitely saw somebody get beat down by a turtle. Ooh, killer bees. I'm just trying to get this. Okay, thanks. kind of want to avoid the turtle for right now. I don't want to beat it down. Well, apparently, Torgo had on the phone. Oh, shit! Oh, hold up! Sir! Nah, fam. You hit the doggo? Nobody gets to hit Torgo. Come here, honk. I was trying to avoid you, but you decided you just wanted to be hit. So, that's your fault. Now we got turtle soup. Okay, that's a crab. We don't need the crab. There is that chocobo. I want that chocobo. Look at that chocobo. It's pretty. It's a bluebird. I want it. There was a bluebird. I beat it up. I don't know if I should have did that, but I did it anyway. I felt like it was necessary. Because it was blue.
There's the Abbey. What darkness awaits us within, I wonder.
Let's go and see.
You said punch her. I did punch her. I punched her a lot. Can I not go this way? Nope. Not gonna let me in the bushes. Okay. We got a whole abbey surrounded by, let me make sure there's nothing blue and shiny, by spiders and whatnot.
Good day to you. I'm afraid the Abbey is not open for public prayer. May Griga go with you?
We came to offer a donation. from Martha?
I see. Then please, follow me.
I don't like how this sounds.
I don't want to die. Please, Father. Something for the pain. I beg you.
Oh my god.
Ifrit. I don't want to die alone. It's all right. I'm here.
Who are these people?
Martha's bearers. She entrusted them to my care, that I might ease their suffering. To the extent that I can, for the time they have left.
Oh my god, he's turning to stone. What the hell?
The curse has taken them. All of them.
As it does every bearer forced to use their gift. With each draw on the ether, their bodies petrify, till all that remains is stone and pain, and so they are cast aside. There is nothing either Martha or I can do to change that, but we can at least strive to make their final hours a little more bearable. Have faith, my son, for you shall rise again, and find the happiness denied you in this life. Thank you, Father.
Damn.
I must offer you my own thanks for the medicine you so kindly brought. Now their final moments may be moments of peace. When next you see Martha, pray tell her that 2 more have succumbed.
That's jacked up. It make you want to punch the woman at the
We
end
should get
even
back to Martha's rest.
worse.
Yes, we should.
Why did you let me come in here?
Thank you for bringing us the physic. Would that we were not so reliant on Martha's kindness. But I fear we would have naught to soothe these bearers' woes without it. Save a prayer to a god that is not their own.
Nah, chest. come back? Did the blue one come back? I'm probably gonna do this. Yeah, let's do this. Let's travel to the obelisk. Man, that make you want to punch the lady that gave up her baby. Oh my god. And then she gonna talk about some. And then she talking about some. Oh, we'll have another one soon. Just be patient. Don't knock her up. Oh, she had kicked down a flight of steps too.
Ah, you're back. Thanks for taking care of that.
The abbot had a message for you. 2 more have succumbed.
I see. Come upstairs. So, now you know, eh?
I've seen plenty of bearers die on the battlefield. But never like that.
And all because they were born different. The powers that be can't take away their gift, so they strip them of their humanity instead. Oh, there's plenty who pity a bearer's plight. But so long as we're content to sit around, weeping for those on whose broken backs we're carried, we ain't gonna change nothing.
And so you lend Sid your strength?
What little of it I have. Used profits from this place to buy the poor buggers.
So when the abbot told us the bearers were yours...
Aye, they're my property, at least by law. Any still fit to work fetch a price beyond my means. All I can do is care for those who are past mending. But it's not all doom and gloom. Bernard's finished fixing that bridge for you. You can carry on to Eastpool now. You got questions that need answering, ain't you? Well, I wish you luck.
Thank you, Martha.
Oh, I almost forgot. Sid and I have other friends in Rosaria. Wear this and they'll know you for one of us. And know that you will always be welcome here. You were right, Sid. It really is them. Lord Rosfield and Lady Warwick have come back to us. And long may they stay.
Wow. Guild book. I got a whole bunch of these guild books. They only worth 200. Cutscenes, so now we're gonna have issues. There goes Sid.
Sid?
Ah, Clive. You're not where I left you.
Hurt your hand.
I did, aye. With 1,000 little lightning bolts. Can't fling them around the way I used to. Think of it as my decoration for long service and exemplary misconduct.
That man stays smoking.
But you didn't come here to compare war wounds.
We didn't.
Thank you, Sid. For everything.
If you want to leave, that's your lookout. I'm sure you'll have a long and happy life together if you stay out of my way.
Sid!
Oh. I knew a girl, back in the day. She was a slave to her fate, just like you. I wanted to save her. even thought I could. But just because you think something doesn't make it true.
Sid.
I'm no savior. Just a conceited old fool. I talk about people forging their own futures. But instead of handing them the hammer, I beat them with my own. And if no bugger wants to listen to what you've got to say, you might as well keep your gob shut. But Clive, I will say this. You're not a monster. You're the same man you've always been. Accept that, and you may yet escape your fate.
My fate?
Look, lad, you've had a hard life. And I don't see it getting much easier. You might not be able to save anyone else, but at the very least, you can save yourself.
I'll try.
And Jill, I'm sorry we didn't get a chance to talk, but I trust you'll take good care of the boy.
Yes, I will.
Is that the last of it?
Aye.
We'd best head back then. Wouldn't want to keep Nan waiting. Ta-ra then.
I like Sid. Oh wait, a new quest is available nearby. Hold on, hold on.
I have to find him before the Imperials do. Can't talk now, Oh, you're Clive, aren't you?
I like Sid, you know. No, I like Sid. I think Sid is a nice person.
With that blade.
You look like you're in a hurry. Where are you going?
Not far, I hope. But I dare
No,
not
we know
waste a moment.
you like
It might cost a man
villains.
his life.
Sounds serious. What happened?
Not so much what happened as what might. They've discovered he's a bearer, see? And now...
And everybody ain't thirsty like you, Wildcard.
To see him clapped in chains.
Where is this bearer?
He wasn't fool enough to wait for the Imperials to arrive. Poor sod took to the road, left his whole life behind. But they'll be after him before long. I need to find him and get him to safety, fast. Here, if you've the time and the inclination, I could do with a hand. Will you help me find him?
Of course. We bearers have to look out for each other.
Thank you, Clive. With your help, we might catch up with him yet. His name's Norris. We need to find him and get him to Martha before the Imperials sniff him out.
You found him yet? You won't catch a bastard standing around clucking like old hens. That fucking snake played me false, acted like he was one of us, and the whole time he was one of them. We need him caught and handed over to the Imperials. Hanging's too good for him. Well, go on then. If he gets away, I'll see you fitted for a noose.
All right, Ronald. We were just leaving. Look, this one's here to help. I was just filling him in.
Ha! Send a bearer to catch a bearer, is it? Not bloody likely. That's it. I'll find the bastard myself.
Come on now, Ron. It's dangerous out there. We wouldn't want you to come to any harm.
You want something done right, you don't send a bearer.
Punch him in the throat, Clive.
Clive, this might take a while. You start hunting our man, and I'll be along once I put Ronald's mind at ease. Someone said they saw Norris heading for the Fallen Gate. Maybe you could ask if anyone over that way knows anything. We have to find him. Don't let him slip through our grasp.
I'd better find this Norris before Ronald takes matters into his own hands. Bearers are hardly difficult to spot. What did he mean about being played false, I wonder?
Here, you're that bearer who works for Martha, aren't you? Can you give me a hand? Curse my luck, I dropped my crystal off a cliff into the bloody swamp like an utter fool. Now, I've not got your knack, see, and I need that shard to chill my fish if I'm to take him to market. But it's just a short climb down, I'll make it worth your while.
I can't promise anything.
Well, just promise you'll look. Ah, there may be one thing I failed to mention about the crystal. A creature might have already claimed it.
Claimed it?
All right, eaten it, but only might have, you understand. There were a lot of bog crabs down there. Nasty buggers, them.
Sounds like I need to break a few shells.
Oh, don't worry, there weren't too many of them. A veritable walk in the marsh, as they say. The ladders, right over there.
Money is money, even though I'm about to kick your ass, though. Let's do the ladder one, because it's right here. Yeah, they're right there. So let's go down and do this one. And the other one is not far from us anyway, so we'll go that route. He's just up.
Never heard of crabs eating crystal. Should be interesting. Must be it. No point spending any more time down here than I have to.
Alright. So back up, deliver this. And then go to the next mission.
Well, any luck?
Yours, I presume.
You found it! Oh, thank you!
Woo! Give me your money.
Any longer out in the sun and my catch would have made for poor eating indeed.
Be more careful next time.
Oh, I will, I promise. No point casting my nets of a morning if I'm without a crystal to see the catch to town. There was a time honest tax-paying folk could get new ones whenever they wanted. Can't now, though, not for love nor money. Crystals are scarce, and the Empire tightens its purse strings more every day. Lose this little beauty again, and I might as well scrap my nets and take to begging.
Oh, well, we got that.
You don't know a man called Norris, do you?
I do, as it happens. He ran off that way not too long back. Looked like he was in a right hurry. And he had a lantern with him for some reason. Never known him to stay out after dark.
He was making for the marshes then. All right. Thank you.
we gotta get down.
You barely have to step out your front.
That's one of our branded. Do we take him in?
You can try. Kick your ass.
I better keep my eyes peeled.
Run it out there. Don't be one of them people trying to take me in. I'll kick your ass for free 99.
A lantern. The one Norris was carrying, no doubt. At least I know which way he went.
Ass weapons are free. Ready to eat for everybody.
Someone made sure work of them. I wonder if that someone was Norris.
Hold on, let me get this chest first, though.
Norris, I presume.
Leave me be.
You were never branded. So that's how you stayed hidden.
Ronald sent you after me, did he? Set an Imperial dog on his best friend. And when we were so close. I'll never forget the hatred in his eyes. But it doesn't matter now. I will not become a slave. As one bearer to another, please. Don't do this. You know how they treat our kind.
Ronald didn't send me. One of Martha's men did. He wanted to make sure you were safe.
I don't understand.
Martha takes in bearers. She's a friend. You can trust her. Believe me.
I never knew. I can't say I'm surprised, though. She has a kind heart. Kinder than most.
Just wait here and stay out of sight. You'll be among friends soon enough.
Thank you. There's few would have been so kind. And sorry. You're no Imperial dog. Far from it.
I've been called worse. Oh, I found a lantern back there. I assume it's yours.
Thanks. I dropped it when those creatures attacked me. But if I'm honest, I wasn't all that sorry to be rid of it. Ron gave it to me.
All right. I'll keep hold of it. I might be able to use it to put an end to the Imperial surge before it begins. A bearer without a brand. To have lived free for so many years. Only to be betrayed by a friend.
I know, Rand. That's some shady ass shit. Where's the Imperial that said, "Time I should we turn him in"? Come here. $3.99, ready to eat for everybody. You ain't gonna do it. You're not gonna do it, fam. It'd be in your best interest to just keep walking.
I'll be fucked if I'm leaving this to a bearer. I'll go myself.
Punch him in the gut, too.
There you are, Clive. How goes the search?
Well branded. Have you found the bastard yet?
Punch him in the mouth?
Only what was left of him. A corpse, torn apart by monsters. And this.
Let me see that. No. It can't be.
Here, you bitch.
Shall we consider that the end of the matter, then? Or do you need to see a body?
No. I mean, I've no use for bearer bones. He's dead. Let that be an end to it. Only wish those whose job it was had done what they were supposed to do and spotted him sooner. Letting a bearer go about without a brand? It's not right, I tell ya. Who'll want anything to do with me now, eh? There goes the bearer lover, they'll say. I'll be a laughing stock.
Is it true, Clive? Is Norris really...
He's alive. You'll find him in a hut in the marshes. He's expecting you.
Oh, you crafty. Still, you did the right thing. Thank you. It's not much considering, but please, take this.
Man, that's what I'm telling you. Can't trust nobody. You be your own friend. Your own friend. Is there a blacksmith around here? No, he's not a blacksmith. That's a merchant. Yep, it be your own friends. It be your own friends. That's a shop. Yeah, I don't need that.
I hear the levies at you.
It be your own friends being jackasses.
Don't you worry about them boards. I use good solid lumber. It's the beasts on the other side you want to be careful of.
Martha said the Blight had spread even further south, pushing yet more monsters down with it.
Ooh, shiny shinies!
I dare say we'll be seeing a few along the way.
Then we shall have to keep our wits about us.
And of course there will be spiders. Shiny diamond that was here? I did. Okay, I don't want to go that way because I can see that right there already lurking. Unless I see shiny shinies in here, then I'm gonna get it. I don't see no shiny shinies yet. I see shiny shinies and then I see two enemies right there. Who fighting? Who fighting? Who we fighting? I know y'all did not just come for Torval. Where is there another one? Where is Jill? Is there a dude back here? There is a person back here. Okay. Alright. Alright. There's a couple of things over here. Go ahead and fight him.
Nice boots you got there.
Get off that chest. Alright. We got that. Okay, I want to go over there. I'm gonna have to fight these. What's up with you?
You there! Over here! Excuse me, I'll use that blade of yours. Curse my luck, I'm branded. No time to haggle with whoever holds your leash. Wait, that's the slumbering chocobo you're wearing. You and the Marthas, are you? Good. She won't begrudge me the use of you then. Well, there's wolves about. We tried dealing with them ourselves. Laid out bait, thinking we might swoop in and slaughter the lot. But we didn't expect the pack to be quite so bloody big.
I expect the Blight drove them here. They must have fled their homes for greener
You know, I
pastures.
kind of want to smack all these people that be talking all this mess about beer.
Made them easy prey, but it made them mean instead. Martha's no fool, so she must see something in you. Do us a favor and get rid of them, will you?
All right. I suppose those wolves pose a threat to everyone.
Hey, that's what I'm talking about. I'd wager the greedy bastards are still over yonder, finishing off our bait.
I'll let them finish your bait and then go over there.
When you've seen to every last one of them, go and speak to my friend over the bridge. Bryce, his name is. He want to know if it's safe to come across. All right, off you go then.
You lucky I need your skill. Oh my god.
Get hungry, all right. Hungry. Now to find this Bryce and let him know the road's safe.
Troll. I want the shiny. Oh, it's two shinies over here. There's like 5 gil over here too. Not about to put your hands on me, Mr. Postman. Got the Minotaur thing. Let's go. Oh, I unlocked it. Yeah, I don't want that. I guess you just gonna keep going anyway, huh? There we go. got the stuff. Here we go. The fights look so clean. I know, right? They look really good. Like Yoshi and them did a great job.
Wonder how long that battle lasts.
You, Bryce?
What's it to you, bearer?
Your friend asked me to get rid of the wolves, so I got rid of the wolves.
You'd have me believe a single bearer slew the entire pack.
Yes.
Then again, if you didn't, you wouldn't be on this side of the bridge. Bugger me, you're a tough one, aren't you? Oh, Frederick! You wily bastard.
See, again, punch you in the throat. With this whole, you want to be nasty to people?
Bearer. Be sure to pass our thanks to your master.
I hope he get ate up by them wolves too. I hope new wolves come in and he get ate up by them.
Look, the windmills. That must be Eastpool.
They be so nasty. Look
I
at
remember
this.
coming here with Lord Murdoch when I was young. Rosaria seemed a very different place back then.
Look how pretty this is. Look at this. Look how gorgeous this. Oh, you know I gotta get this view right. Just so y'all know. Look at this. Look at how gorgeous this is. Look how gorgeous this is. Like you can't even deny it. Look at this. And then look at this. Yeah. I don't want to look at you, Clive, right now. Nice and all, but I don't want to look at you right now. Look how gorgeous this is. Yeah, I like this. Look at this. Look at this. This is the photo mode. Look how gorgeous this looks. Oh yeah. Yeah. Just like that. Dude, I wish. When you do it like this, and you reverse it, so you put the focal point like that. And then there you go. That's the same picture, but now the focal point is behind. Look at this. Look how gorgeous this looks. This is why I love my community, Yours Your Photography, because we do the exact same thing within Final Fantasy XIV. This is so good. This is so good. Look at this. How beautiful this is. I love this. Let's see. Oh, look at this. Yes. Look at this. Look, this is so good. This is so good. Like, oh my god. See how pretty this is? Oh. Then you put this little, you get the light ray in right here. We're gonna get that light beam in here. Yeah. This is too good. Okay, we're gonna get off of them. But yeah. See how gorgeous that looks? Like, this is so good. Okay, I take that back. Hold on. This is gorgeous too. Like, this view right here is really good. Like, look how gorgeous this view is for this place. We'll get one with Clive in here. Do it from this angle. Because we want to show it like he's walking in here. You said you would spend the next 4 hours doing this and I'm not complaining. I mean, you know what? Here you go. Content. Content. People can appreciate the photo mode. What is it? I mean, you can't even say it's not gorgeous. Look how good this is. Especially when you're coming down really low into this angle. Oh, it looks so good. Oh, this angle for this picture looks good too. Hold on. Yeah. I love it. I freaking love it. Biggest thing is I like that you can angle the camera just a little bit. Like, this is one of the things that I kind of wish 14 had a little bit more of. A little bit more freer roam with the camera and a little bit more controlled. Now, I mean, there are certain features in here for photo mode. Like, I wish there were things that you could do, like mess with the contrast and things like that. But this is good too. Like, that would be really good to kind of bring a little bit more clarity to some things. This is actually really nice. See how, like, now kind of paint a little bit of a different picture like this. Yep. Okay. Alright, now we can get out of here. Alright. Now we're gonna go out of here. I had to do that. It was pretty. Okay, I lied. I'm sorry. Hi, Clive. But look how gorgeous that is. I had to take that picture because that's pretty. Y'all can't tell me that that ain't pretty. I could do a whole freaking stream all based on this. Look at that. This is just too cute. This is too good. This is just too good. You can't even deny it. It's just too good. Okay. We're gonna come back. We're gonna do a whole photo mode stream with this. So this is just awesome. This is just awesome.
Quiet, isn't it?
Yes.
Too quiet.
You're Clive Rosfield. It's me, Hannah, Rodney Murdoch's wife.
Lady Hannah.
Oh, I knew it was you. You haven't changed at all. The Lord Marquis and Jill too. It's so good to see you both again.
It's good to see you too, Lady Hannah.
Of course.
If you have time, you simply must come back to the house. I haven't much to offer, but what is mine is yours.
We should be delighted.
Look at that. Y'all cannot tell me that's not
You have
good.
been wandering the world ever since. I can well understand fleeing from those iron blood brutes, but oh, to take to the road at such a tender age.
It wasn't easy, but we survived, and...
And now we're back. It's wonderful to see you safe and well, Lady Hannah. Do you think you will stay here, in Eastpool? Rosalith still enjoys the Mothercrystals' blessing, does it not? You could always move.
This house holds a lot of memories for me. So long as I can live here in peace, here I shall stay. Not that it matters. The capital is closed to civilians, by order of the Duchess. Or should I say, Her Imperial Majesty. Annabella's marriage to the Emperor of Sambrec heralded a great many changes here.
Yes. Of course.
Oh, you
forgive
thirsty
me.
bitch.
I didn't mean to...
Please. There is nothing to forgive. Would my mother not make an exception for you and your husband? Surely she would not refuse the Lord Commander.
You haven't heard, then. Rodney passed away on the night of the fire. He never returned from Phoenix Gate.
I'm sorry.
Clive.
My poor child. You look pale. All this traveling must have taken its toll. I insist you rest. We can talk later.
I just want to punch his mom. Let me kill her. Thirsty ass. She jumped right in the bed with the Emperor. And I'm pretty sure her attitude did not get any better.
Are you sure you don't want to sleep inside?
I can't. Not after what I did.
Lady Hannah said she would prepare a change of clothes for you in the morning. She really has been very kind.
Years of killing. 13 years without the faintest glimmer of hope. It was only Joshua that kept me going. I swore that I would avenge his death. That I would kill his killer. That was the only thing that gave my life any meaning. But if it was me who killed Joshua and Murdoch and all the others, then why the hell am I still breathing?
I ask myself the same. When I fought, hundreds died. There were so many bodies, so many lives cut short in their prime. That day in Dalmekia, I wanted to join them.
wanted it all to end. I couldn't bear it anymore. If living meant being that, better to be just another body.
I'm sorry.
Do you remember that night on the balcony? When we looked up at the moon?
I want to run his mama through.
I said a prayer to Metia, and that prayer was answered. You came back to me. The heavens must have a plan for us.
Run his mama through. Stop wasting opportunities.
We should get some rest.
Right.
Good night, Clive. Sleep well.
I just want to run his mama through so bad. I just need to run it through so bad.
Thank you, Lady Hannah. Perhaps now people will not flee at the sight of me.
You look just like Elwyn did when he was your age.
How did you come to have some of my father's old clothes?
Oh, before Elwyn became Archduke, our families would often summer together. He and Rodney were like brothers. These clothes have been in a wardrobe for years, collecting cobwebs along with everything else.
Well, I'm very grateful for them. And sorry for depriving you of your memories.
Not at all. It's what your father would have wanted.
They suit you well. Thank you, Lady Hannah.
Yes, thank you. You've been most kind.
No, I should thank you. It may only have been for a short while, but seeing you again took me back to happier times.
Jill trying to risk it all. Jill been trying to risk it all since she was a kid.
Fare you well, my lord and lady.
And you, Lady Hannah.
Oh shit!
If we follow
I got the new gear. Hold on, look at that. Look at that. I got the good stuff. Yeah, look at that. Oh, I got points too. Oh, I want that. Okay, we're not. This one must start. Okay, we're gonna wait. We're gonna wait
take
for
us all the way
points.
to Phoenix Gate. Let's go.
I want a lot of points for this stuff. Ooh, chest. I'm gonna take your chest.
Sure, this harvest will see us through.
Goblin coin. Ooh, I want to run his mama through. Let me run his mama through. Oh, Did I touch this? Did I attune to this? I'm assuming because it's lit up. I don't remember though. Oh, well, apparently I did. There's a shop up ahead. There's a shop up ahead. Excuse me, ma'am. I'm just here to get this box. Thank you. Excuse me. I'm kind of see if you got any inventory I could kind of kindly borrow from you.
I fear that the old road to Phoenix Gate was lost to the Blight many years ago. Have care out there, both of you.
I will. Do you have anything else for me, Lady Hannah? Like, I don't know, a bob? You know, a box that I could politely kind of open with my feet? Okay. You don't have no more. It's okay. All be okay. I'm approaching people. What you got for me? What you got for me?
Anything take your fancy?
None of that. That ain't doing nothing for her. Oh yeah, that definitely ain't doing nothing for me. It ain't doing nothing for me either. Already got that. I love this anyway. I don't need that. I swear to God, this music though, why it costs so much?
Ja. That should make me a few gil.
Yeah, it's gonna make you a lot of gil. Shut up.
Oh, well, you won't say no.
I bet you ain't gonna say no.
Got anything else for me? Oh, well, you won't say no.
Yeah, you won't say no. I'm not giving you any of this. You can go ahead and rip that off the pieces right here. You're not getting that. This actually gets quite a bit. I got a lot of this. Hold on. How much can I get away with this? Oh, I can give away a lot of it. Okay, let's not do that though. I got a lot of this, so let's do like here.
That should make me a few gil.
Yeah, a lot. You gonna make a lot of gil off of that. Man, like literally, I only got 5 of these things, but why though? Like, why are they so freaking not a lot? Oh, I got quite a bit of love. I got high. How about I give you 100 of these? Give me some money. $101. You make that. That's what you need.
Got anything else for me?
We know it actually sells around here. Give you about 10 of these.
Oh, well, you won't say no.
I'll give you about 30.
It should make me a few gil.
Yeah, it's gonna make you a lot of gil. Shut up.
Safe travels.
Did I go up in this field? I don't think I did. Can I go up in the field? That's a better question. No, I can't. Wow. Alright. They know how to block me out of making money. Alright, let's go.
You? Those are Elwyn's. By the flames. You're his firstborn. Clive Rosfield.
You're mistaken.
Oh, you can't fool me, my lord. You're the very image of your father. And that would be true even if you weren't wearing his clothes. The self-same garments Hannah was keeping for you, if I'm not mistaken. She always swore that she would never part with them until the day Elwyn's sons returned. And now that day has come. Why, you'll be able to take your bearers back as well.
My bearers?
I just want to run his mama through.
Forgive me, Master Mayor. I was a child when last I came to Eastpool. I didn't recognize you.
Oh, I'd be surprised if you recognized anything at all. Much has changed since Rosaria fell to the Empire. Not least for the bearers, who once served her noble families.
Can we kill his mama?
When the Ironbloods sacked Rosalith 13 years back, many who lost their masters fled here in search of sanctuary.
And never returned.
Aye. The plan was to send them home once we'd won back the capital. But then the Imperials arrived. Rosaria became a province of Sanbreque. The duchy was dissolved, and they no longer had any home to return to. Back in your father's day, any bearer who lost their master became a ward of the duchy. We'd hand them over to the sheriffs, and they'd be assigned a new position. But when we saw how the Empire treated their branded, we knew that wasn't an option. So they've been here ever since.
And now you want to give them to me?
They're yours by right, Lord Rosfield. Bequeathed you by your late father. And they'd be better off serving you than hiding here. Indeed, many of them used to serve your house, and still consider the Rosfields their masters.
I'm no one's master. Not anymore. They wouldn't be safe with me.
I understand. You'll forgive an old man his fanciful notions. Been daydreaming for too long. But still, I would ask a favor of you. A small mercy.
If it is within my power.
One of the bearers is an elderly fellow who still swears absolute loyalty to Archduke Elwyn. I don't ask that you take him into your service, only that you meet with him. Let him see that Elwyn's son still lives, and that he's as fine a man as his father ever was.
It would be my honor.
Thank you, my lord. He sits by the well most days, watching the people go about their business. If you could show him your face, I would be most grateful.
Okay, okay.
As fine a man as my father.
You're not so very different, you know. Especially dressed like that. Come on, let's go and meet that bearer. He's not here.
Well, I can't leave without meeting him. I've let the mayor down once already. It would be cruel to disappoint him again.
All right, let's ask around. Someone must have seen him.
Well now, unfamiliar faces. What brings you to Eastpool, travellers?
We're looking for an elderly bearer. You wouldn't happen to have seen him, would you?
Ah, you mean the old boy who always waits by the well?
Yes, that's him.
What business do you have with him, if you don't mind me asking? You're not from the capital too, are you?
We are, in a way.
Well then, it's a pleasure to meet a fellow Rosalithian. I was born and raised down Market Street. And never would have left if Archduke Elwyn had survived the fire. It wasn't the same when the Duchess took over, though. Oh, the beatings, the evictions, the levies going up and up and up, even as the Blight took half the harvest. Oh, listen to me, telling you what you already know. I'm sorry. I'm afraid I can't help you with your bearer either, though I doubt he'll have gone far. He comes here every day, almost as if he's waiting for something.
We'll keep asking around then. Thank you.
I told you, let me just go ahead and kill his mama. Kill his mama. Go ahead and knock her out, take her out.
Good day, milady. What can I do for you?
I'm looking for a bearer, an elderly fellow who used to serve the Rosfields. Have you seen him?
Ah, that old loon. No sign of him today. Funny, he's usually down by the well at this hour, cooking up his fantasy feasts.
I'm sorry?
Oh, he worked in the kitchens at Rosalith Castle back in the day. Still thinks he's there now. You'd often hear the poor fool chatting away to the Archduke. Living in a dream he is. But better there than here, I suppose. Can't imagine the Vicereine stopping to trade tales with a bearer. Can you?
No.
Anyway, you'll be round here somewhere. Doubt he has the path to stray too far.
Thank you. We'll keep looking.
Hey, hold on a mo. Young Patrick, the chocobo keeper, might know where he is. He's taken the old bird under his wing, so to speak. He'll be in the stables. You should go and have a word with him.
Patrick the chocobo keeper. Thank you. We will.
I'm sorry, Jill. For making you do all this in my stead.
It can't be helped if we're to keep up the pretense. Come on, let's head for the stables.
Where the bloody hell's he got to?
Excuse me, but is something the matter?
It's this bearer I've been minding. I take my eyes off him for 1 minute and he disappears. He's not in his usual spot by the well, nor anywhere else in the village.
You must be Patrick.
I am, but...
And this bearer you're looking for, he's an elderly man who used to work in the Rosalith Castle kitchens, yes?
That's the fella. How do you know all this? I've never seen you in Eastpool before, but you seem to know the place better than I do myself.
Hmm?
Ah, so that's how it is. Well then, if you're acting under orders of the mayor, you're on about to help me find him. He's been losing what little sense he had left of late, saying the sheriffs are coming to collect him and that he needs to go back to the castle. I was supposed to watch over him, keep him out of trouble. But if he's walked out on us, there's not a lot I can do.
Understood. You keep searching here, we'll look for him outside.
Thank you. I'm in your debt.
I hope he hasn't wandered into trouble.
Let's just concentrate on finding him.
He wandered into trouble, of course.
Still no sign. Could he have strayed even further?
Ooh, I didn't even know this existed back here. I mean, did I come from back here? I don't think I did. Six Briar clamshell. Wait a minute, why is the clamshells right there?
Look, there's someone over there.
It might be him. We should hurry. Company.
Oh Lord, they can ready to go stab him.
They need to die.
Agreed.
Hey, you leave him alone. Love it. I also like how the animals give more gil than humans. Just throwing it out there.
Are you all right, my friend? Come on. Let's go home.
Your Grace, you came for me. I waited for you so long, but you finally came.
I'm not who you think.
Clive.
Yes. Pray forgive my long delay.
It's nothing, Your Grace. I prayed to the Founder that you would come, and at long last, he answered. Will we be returning to the castle, then? There is still a place for me in the kitchens?
No, my friend. We will not be returning to the castle, not yet. I'm on a very important expedition, one which may take some time. Could you wait for me in Eastpool until my journey is complete? I will come back for you then. I promise.
Of course, Your Grace. For you, I would gladly wait until my dying day.
Aww. We gotta kill his mama. We gotta kill that boy's mama. Cause she's a bitch.
Thank you, both of you. You've been most kind. The memory of serving the late Archduke was as one light in the darkness. And now that light burns a little more brightly. It's nothing but a fantasy, of course. But it's better than the truth of the matter. A damn sight better. The Blight is on our doorstep. Our harvests are failing. The people are leaving in droves. If it weren't for Lady Hannah selling half her worldly goods to provide for the few of us who stayed behind, we would long since have starved. We want to keep the bearers safe here, we really do. But unless a miracle happens, we won't be able to spare a crust of bread to share between them soon enough.
Is it really that bad?
So bad, I even petitioned the Imperial garrison to take them. But when they found out where they'd come from, they damn near spat in our faces. Ducal dogs, they called them. Enemies of the Empire.
I know a man named Sid, who would gladly give a home to any bearer in need of one. Leave this with me. As soon as I return from Phoenix Gate, I'll speak with him.
Thank you, my lord. Will you be passing through Eastpool on your way back? I should very much like to speak with you again, if you have the time, regarding the future of the village, and what might be done for Lady Hannah, after all she's done for us.
Yes, of course. I'll be back anon.
Fare you well, my lord, my lady. I wish you a safe journey.
PTR. The way I want to kill this dude's mama so badly, it's not even funny. Like, she literally, oh my god, she is such a heifer.